Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious spaghetti with stir fry. So the ingredients we are going to be using are some ginger, garlic, onion, some soy sauce, which I'm going to be showing you how many tablespoons we are going to be using, cornstarch. You can use flour if you don't have cornstarch, okay? And here is Worcester sauce. I think that is what it's called. And in there is all the vegetables I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the spring onion, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper, and also 1 carrot. So first I'm going to start by chopping off that spring onion. They are all clean, like all my vegetables are clean. So I'm going to be preparing them now. I'm chopping off that part of the pepper because, guys, this pepper is it's very hot, like very spicy. But if you are the type that loves spicy, just add them with the seed, okay? But my family don't like it. If it's only me, I will have it. So after that, I'm going to chop the pepper in a long stripe like this. You can actually make them in cubes. Just have fun with the vegetables. Slice them whichever way you want, okay? So I'm done with all the vegetables, and now it's time for the meat. I'm going to cut the meat in a straight stripe as well, just like the vegetables. Like I said earlier, you can chop them whichever way you want, guys. It's your choice, it's your food. You're the one eating it, you have your choice there, okay? So just slice yours the way you want. So I'm done with the prep. Now we're going to start cooking. So first of all, I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. If you don't have cornstarch, use flour, okay? And a tablespoon of soy sauce into the meat. I'm going to marinate that and set them aside for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, this is my pan over the heat. I'm going to be adding vegetable oil, about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin of olive oil. Then I'm going to be adding the meat when the oil is hot enough. So I'm going to bring the meat to brown, which I'm going to be showing you guys when it arrives to the consistency, okay? While the meat is cooking, I'm going to be seasoning them with some black pepper. I'm not going to be using sauce in this recipe. The soy sauce is going to serve as sauce. So, yes. Alright guys, so this is what you'll be looking for. When your meat is brown this way, just take them off the heat. So into the same pan, I'm going to be adding my onion and garlic and ginger. As you can see, the oil wasn't enough, so I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon of extra virgin of olive oil into the same pan. Don't worry about it because the pan is hot enough to heat up the oil immediately. So I'm going to saute that onion, garlic and ginger for 2 minutes, maximum 2 minutes. Then add the vegetable. I added all the vegetables the same time except the spring onion that I chopped separately. So I'm going to saute that for a couple of minutes in there. If you're the type that wants to have a tender stir-fry vegetable, you can always cook them for long, but the total time I used for this was 12 minutes. So I added extra pepper into the vegetable, stir everything together. After about a minute of stirring them, go ahead and add half of the spring onion we chopped earlier, about 2 tablespoons of that or a tablespoon. Stir them and add another about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Remember, I said I'm not going to be using salt into this recipe. It's all soy sauce. So after that, adding that, I'm going to also be adding a teaspoon of Worcester sauce into it. Then stir everything together and allow that to cook down. And before then, go ahead and add about 1/4 cup of beef stock, or you can add any stock of your choice. You can even use water instead of stock, okay? While the vegetables are cooking, I have this cabbage in my fridge. I was like, let me just throw it in there because they are all vegetables, right? So I just threw some of those cabbage in there and give them a quick stir. For the spaghetti, the water is boiling. I added salt, as you can see. So this is the spaghetti I'm going to be using. If you live in Italy, this spaghetti is called ristorante. That is the name. It's a very tiny spaghetti. So if you want to check it out, it's called ristorante. Remember, all spaghetti has their name. Okay, it's not the name of the brand, it's the size of the spaghetti. It's a very tiny spaghetti that is called ristorante. So guys, after 8 minutes of cooking that, the liquids are almost dry. So I added back the meat and the remaining a tablespoon of soy sauce into the sauce. So I'm going to stir everything together while the spaghetti is cooking, because you don't want to have that liquid, those liquid inside need to dry up a little bit before adding the spaghetti. So guys, the spaghetti is ready and the sauce is ready. The spaghetti and the sauce actually cook for almost the same minutes. So I'm going to give them a quick stir. Just go ahead and mix them until everything is well combined. And after stirring them, or while you are stirring them over a medium low heat, go ahead and add the remaining spring onion you chopped earlier. Okay. So guys, this is the final result of this stir fry. The vegetables are not like cooked, they are still very crunchy and they tasted so delicious, guys. I hope you give this a try. Thank you for watching, and for those of you that don't like salt, this recipe is for you. There is no salt. Okay, so please subscribe, share this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.